The gentleman knows there is currently 6 months of unemployment benefits available to folks who have unfortunately found themselves out of work. And we care about those folks and want to do all we can to do what they really want, which is to get back to work. And this goes back towards the administration's willingness to work with us. You know, our leadership, Mr. Speaker, sent a letter to the President last week outlining 4 things, just 4 of the many things that he spoke about in the State of the Union address, where, frankly, there's pretty much agreement on what we need to do together. We've not heard back from the administration. One of those things was the Skills Act. If we don't want to accept the new norm of chronic unemployment, we ought to be going full-time overspeed to try and grow the economy, to increase the competitiveness of the American economy so people can get back to work, so they can take care of their families. And we know that the chronically unemployed have a real problem because if they are without either a high school diploma or a college degree, they are at a grave disadvantage for today's job opportunities. The Skills Act can address that. We've not heard. All we've heard is the President wants to once again create another commission to review all the studies that have been combed through before and that have resulted in our bill, Ms. Fox of North Carolina's bill, the Skills Act. Again, if the administration is so concerned about trying to address the plight of the chronically unemployed, let's go for jobs, not just accepting the new norm. And so again, discussions, building trust with one another, driving towards results could actually help the situation so that we can address the serious problem that plagues the communities of this country. I yield back.
I thank the gentleman, Mr. Speaker, for his comment. I might say the Skills Act, of course, was considered on this floor. We could have had a bipartisan bill, and I'd like to see a bipartisan bill. As the Majority Leader knows, I have been a strong proponent of an agenda that we call Make It in America, which wants to expand manufacturing in America. We believe that if we expand manufacturing, grow jobs in America, Americans are going to be more likely to make it in America, succeed, get a job, be able to support their families. So there is, I think, not disagreement on that. There was disagreement on the Skills Act. We believe the Skills Act essentially retreated in investments.
Would the gentleman yield?
I'll certainly yield.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. You know, my point is, Mr. Speaker, is the President, rather than going and acting unilaterally and appointing another commission, could easily have picked up the phone and said, hey, I want to come up there, or y'all come down here, and let's talk about getting this job done, rather than doing what's always done, which is kicking the can, creating another commission to go over the studies and outcomes of other commissions. That's my point. If you've got differences with the Skills Act, if the gentleman does, Mr. Speaker, we understand that. But the bottom line is we both agree we have to improve the outlook for skills for the chronically unemployed. Why aren't we doing something on that? Why isn't there any response from the White House? That's my point. We could do this. We could work together and achieve results. And so, again, I understand the gentleman's disagreement with the Skills Act, but let's work through it. The White House doesn't seem to want to do any of that. I'll yield back.